Good morning. Thanks for joining me, friends and followers. I'm Josh Garzinski here at Stan's Garden Center in Erie, Pennsylvania, and I'm here to talk about herbicides and all the things to control the green material in your garden and in your yard that you may not want. So first of all, I'm going to go right down the row here. We're going to talk about all different products available, a little bit of active ingredients. I'm not a paid spokesperson for any particular product. I'm not an advocate of using one product or another. I'm just going to kind of give you the skinny on how to get rid of that weed material that you don't want in the lawn area, out of the lawn area, in the driveway cracks, everything. So you'll see kind of Roundup here, a little bit of news in the Roundup about all the legal action and such. So when you see here exclusive formula, that's triclopyr. It's been on the market a long time. It's no longer glyphosate. Throw some big words out there and stuff, but it's not the same active ingredient that had all the legal action. So Roundup, still a non-selective herbicide. That means whatever green it touches, it kills. So if you get it on a plant that you desire to keep, bye-bye. It's not going to affect the ground per se. It kills by touching green. So that's your Roundup here. You can get it in multiple ways. The RTU, the trigger sprayer, the kind of pump per gallon, and then the concentrate here that you can mix in your own pump sprayer, or my favorite, to just put it in a hose end sprayer. You don't have to mix, measure, nothing. It just kind of proportions it out using the pressure of the hose, so they're your concentrate. So you'll find other Roundups that have an added ingredient in it that's called a pre-emergent. What a pre-emergent is, as opposed to a post-emergent, pre-emergent stops seeds from germinating and growing. So not only does it kill what green it touches, puts down an added ingredient that stops anything from growing. Like this one here says 4 months. That's a pre-emergent. Sometimes you'll see that in the lawn care, like step 1 in the Scott's line is going to be a pre-emergent, so that you put that in with your fertilizer in the early spring. That pre-emergent herbicide does exactly what the word means, stops that material from growing ever. So that is both of the best of both worlds. You'll go down with a little bit different active ingredient here. You're going to have the 365. That stops things from growing for a year. I know it's crazy. We use a commercial one called Marengo around here in the garden center to keep, walkways and things that you never want something to grow. And it really does work. It's phenomenal. So this is areas that, walkways, concrete cracks, things that you, long periods of time, a whole year, you definitely don't want anything to grow. Don't want to put this where you may want to spread grass in, 3 months down the road. Same kind of active ingredients in the ortho. You'll find a lot of different brand names, but a lot of them have a lot of the same ingredients in it. You'll find the ground clear here is using diquat, a much quicker kill, burns the top really quick. You'll find active ingredients that are a little bit different. Just read your labels. That's why you'll see sees results in 15 minutes. That diquat is really fast acting as you go. So other things you're going to find, if you read the active ingredients in the poison ivy killer right here, I recommend this product for woody material. Say you have something growing on a fence you no longer desire. You can do a couple of things. You can prune the origin of that and actually put this material right on the stump, and it will soak into those cells and kill the root, therefore stopping the whole vine. You don't have to spray the whole entire fence. Go ahead and cut the origin, spray this material right on. Newsflash, it's triclopyr. Same exact thing that you have in Roundup, but it's a different percentage, a higher level. I'm going to give you a little bit of more inside information about your triclopyr in a second, but you're going to come to Roundup for lawns. I know this word sometimes scares people, and even when I talk to people, I say this material here is one of my favorite applications in the lawn because it actually has 4 separate ingredients that are pinpointing different weeds, and it does a phenomenal job. But some people get scared because it says the Roundup word. They think it's going to kill everything. Roundup for lawns only kills broadleaf weeds. It leaves the single-bladed weeds alone. So your dandelion, your clover, your plantains, your henbit, that ground ivy, all that material there is going to be stopped by the Roundup for lawns here. It's gonna wither it away, and we go out there 2-3 weeks later, you're gonna be amazed that you have just grass and no weeds. So I'm a giant advocate of Roundup for lawns, very functional here. So we have some of the ortho weed clear, but here's the other thing with the triclopyr. You're going to find the triclopyr in other active ingredients here at different percentages, even in the lawn stuff. So Weed Be Gone, oxalis, and clover, triclopyr. Didn't I say a minute ago it was in Roundup? I did. Very light percentage, works really good on clover and oxalis. So a lot of this material you find on this giant shelf of herbicides is all different percentages used in different ways to kill different products. So if you have any questions about herbicides in general, in your lawn, in your garden, in your driveway, feel free to reach out to any of us here at Stans.